What you're charged with is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The range of punishment for that offense is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So with regards to the $1,000 fine, unless there's a reason not to, the court normally will probate that. So is that...
Whoa, starting off heavy. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's not a minor charge. We're talking 2 to 20 years here. Quick poll, how many of you think probation is even on the table for something this serious?
what you were wanting to address, Ms. McDonald?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the $1,000 fine will be probated. 5 years deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Now, you wanted to address the McMouth evaluation, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
The judge just hit with a finding of family violence. That's huge. It means this case isn't just about the weapon, it's labeled domestic. That tag sticks for life and affects jobs, housing, even gun rights.
What do you want to say about that?
Judge, my client has been in custody, unable to postpone since November. Judge, I truly believe this incident might have occurred due to some med adjusting after speaking with the family. So, Judge, I'm just asking if you would consider to allow those evaluations to be done out of custody, considering the amount of wait time for beds should Mr. Thompson need inpatient treatment.
All right, what prior medications were your client on?
I spoke with his sister, Judge, and he was seeing a private doctor, Dr. R. Jimenez. They made that switch last year in October. So at the time that this case happened, he was transitioning between doctors, Judge, and was prescribed new medication, clozapine, Judge. And I don't believe he reacted well to that. And that might have been the stem of this incident, Judge, and in consideration of that and the fact that he does have private health care out of custody, I would just respectfully request that he be allowed to be out of custody when these evaluations are pending.
All right. And State, have you talked to Travion Martinez? And does Travion Martinez wish for Mr. Thompson to be on deferred?
Your Honor, the victim on this case was not cooperative, and he stated that even if we were to proceed, that he would hope that he would get probation and some type of mental health counseling or help.
Mr. Thompson, where are you going to be living?
He's on.
You're on mute. If you could press yes, where will you be living?
With my sister.
And who is your sister?
Gloria Martinez.
I'm sorry, who?
Gloria Martinez.
Have you talked to her?
My lawyer has.
I spoke with her this morning, Judge.
Does she want him to live with her?
Yes, Your Honor. She's been caring for him for the past 2 years. He has no other family to take him in.
All right. And so her address won't be on the YouTube. Can you chat me her address, please? And then I'm going to need you to go into the breakout room to give that address to probation.
I will, Judge. I'll have to call her again. I'll get it though.
All right. Thank you. All right, Mr. Thompson.
Did you catch that? He's on SSI, but also doing construction jobs. That's the gray area many defendants get tangled in. Benefits rules versus survival work. The judge seems more curious than angry, but it's definitely a red flag moment.
Do you have employment or are you receiving SSI?
See SSI.
And you get yours. And what are you planning on? I mean, what do you do in your spare time?
I do construction jobs, and I'm gonna find me another job.
All right. Well, I'm not in the SSI department. I don't know if you're allowed to work.
No, because I am on a work program called Work Ready. Is a program that I'm under. I can work and still get my checks.
Okay. What is the name of the program, sir?
Because Work Now is a government entity that was made a while ago.
Okay, because I know SSI checks are not a lot, and then not to be allowed to do what you can do is always complicated. So I'm glad you're able to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you know how to Zoom? If I require you to report by Zoom, are you able to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a case manager?
I had one in Austin, but I could try to get one.
I think a case manager will really be helpful to you, okay?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not necessarily going to order that, but you probably would be better with your medication compliance if you had a case manager. And the reason why I'm not ordering it, because I don't think it's my duty or within my expertise to interfere with any type of medical relationship you have with your doctor. So if you want to, consider asking your doctor about getting you a case manager.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any children?
Yes, all my kids is grown.
Okay. Let's not call them kids, because I grew up learning that kids were baby goats. So let's call them children. Okay.
Children. All my children is grown.
All right. It's going to be $1,000 fine that will be probated. 5 years deferred adjudication. Mr. Thompson, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Well, ma'am, I just want to get out of jail. That's all. And I will never.
So you need to get out of jail in order to be successful. We're working on that. So anything
ma'am.
other than the get out of jail part?
No, you're great. You do everything like you're supposed to do. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Thompson. All right. We can go off the record. Mr. Thompson, I saw where you were the complainant's uncle. We're going to have to do better. All right.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, well, you don't have to apologize to me, but you probably need to apologize to him.
Yes, ma'am.
I find it best when people get upset, just walk away.
Yes, ma'am.
Find a place to calm down. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And here comes the twist. This isn't Thompson's first time. The judge is pulling up a previous deferred adjudication for the exact same charge. Translation, he's on thin ice. And one wrong move could mean 20 years.
Deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 0273 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on February 10, 2022 for a period of 5 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Your Honor, violation of condition number 4. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Louis Fletcher Thompson, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of September and October 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. And we'll waive the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there an agreement?
Your Honor, there is an agreement to deny the motion and to alter and amend for inpatient treatment. The state is agreeable to lifetime recovery, which he has done before. However, if for some reason he doesn't qualify or can't, then it would be state ISF.
All right, is that the agreement?
That's the agreement, Your Honor. And just a little bit of background. Having since been on probation, he was rendered homeless. I did speak with the Vice President of Admissions, Mr. Welch, for lifetime recovery. He did state that he could be possibly transferred with the court's okay in about 1.5 to 2 weeks. And it did say that they can assist him with housing, they can assist him with additional counseling, and they can help him with placements in terms of possible Haven for Hope, an Oxford home, or things of that nature. And I believe the state and the defense is agreeable in that there will be more opportunities for him with lifetime recovery and the resources they have versus ISF. I believe the recommendation for ISF was for cognitive reasons, not particularly significant drug reasons, but he has fallen on hard times, Your Honor. He has not reoffended or picked up any new number ones. He did, failed to report for a couple months, and he did want me to apologize on his behalf for that, Judge. But we're hoping that he can get the chance for treatment to get back on the right track, and it would be a shorter process than the ISF.
All right. Ms. Fletcher, Mr. Fletcher, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. Why are you not reporting?
Well, because I was staying with my sister, and I thought she would take me to put in, and she never did. And she's the one who told me that.
She's the one who what?
She's the one who sold me these drugs.
All right, who's your sister?
Lloyd Martinez.
All right, you're not supposed to be staying with Gloria Martinez.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well,
I thought she would help me, but.
well, no, you're not supposed to be staying with her. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
How far did you go in school?
Well,
The judge drops the truth bomb. You're making bad decisions like your life means nothing. That's not just legal talk. That's personal. When a judge turns motivational speaker, you know they're fed up.
So there are rules in place for you. If you don't follow those rules, you could end up going to prison for 20 years.
yes, ma'am.
You are not allowed to stay with Gloria Martinez.
Yes,
That is
ma'am.
clearly in your conditions.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
And, well, I mean, you should be sorry for you
I know.
because you're making bad decisions as though your life means nothing. Why you would want to live with somebody who is selling you ice is beyond me when you know you have a drug problem. You understand?
Sorry.
Well, no, I mean, you should be apologizing to yourself and apologizing to your body
Yes, ma'am.
and apologizing to Lifetime Recovery, because Lifetime Recovery spent resources on you, and they spent resources on you because they think you're worth it. And then you just throw it all away to go live with your sister who's using drugs and giving you drugs.
And Your Honor, he was living with her, but he had since stopped, and he was at the homeless shelter, so he realized he was there. He was not picked up there or anything like that. He was picked up when he was living at Haven for Hope. So he had since stopped that relationship, and he's in agreement that he's not going to go back there. Yeah, he wasn't living with her at the time of him getting picked up.
I've been homeless for 2 months.
Well, I mean, about being homeless, do you have a job? Did you get a job?
I get SSI.
All right.
And here's the life lesson moment. The judge calls out fake apologies. She's basically saying, don't tell me sorry because you got caught. Fix your choices. What do you think? Is she being too tough, or exactly what he needs to hear?
So I know that if you receive SSI, SSI does help you with housing. Everybody, not you per se, but a majority, well, I won't even say a majority. Some people are just, oh, I'm homeless, and they're not trying to get a job. I see people every day who are coming up to my car wanting to